Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we are playing Leisure Suit Larry 5. So, we have been hired on to do a job where we will be interviewing a bunch of ladies. So, we're going to take advantage of this and help them to win this contest for sexiest home videos. There's nothing in the trash can, and this is a leisure suit, not a game. There we go. The ATM Arrow Dork. We gotta buy ourselves a ticket. I'll use my gold card. Welcome to Cliff Taurus. Where to today? We're gonna do New York at 9. And from Allo, you can use your number pad to enter your code. The keys match in position, i.e. the 7 key will press the top left button, etc. Be sure to use only the numbered keys pad, not the cursor keys. Or we could just click them. Please enter the 5-character destination code from your AirDoc airline travel brochure. Now that came with the game, so if you're going to need that, you're going to need to look up airline codes for Leisure Suit Larry 5. And this is for 9 o'clock flight to New York City, which would be hard to read on this thing. Looks like this one. It looks like this one. There we go. Come on, there we go. Come on, give it to me. That one. That one. Yep, and I did it wrong. You entered the incorrect destination code for the airport out for this hour, but we will appreciate your selection. Please take your gold card now. It feels exactly like a card. Let's try that again. Hopefully, it does not unaccept me. We'll try this one more again. And put the proper code in this time. I didn't realize it was going to click on that second one. New York at 1:30 p.m. Okay, so 1:30 p.m. to New York City is going to be this one, this one. Looks like this one. Oh, jeez. This one again. This one again. And that one. There we go. We got our boarding pass. Please take your Air Dork gold card now. Alright, let's head on in. Or head on in? All of the stuff's blocking our way from over there. Hello. Not interested in sitting on these puddles of overnight sleeper's drool. Okay. Hello. It's Buffy, Aerodork's blonde bombshell. Once she was a highly motivated employee. Once she was a highly trained professional. Once she never forgot to ask, "Did ya want some fries with that?" Can we talk to her? Oh man, I tell you, this thing fights me every time I want to do stuff. The mouse jumps around, so excuse me with that. Excuse me, miss, could you help me? But I don't think anyone could help you, so she replies sarcastically. Excuse me, miss, could you help me? Fella, I ain't interested in anyone that can't support me in the style which I've grown accustomed to, she says, interrupting your clever inquiry, and nobody I know is accustomed to a style like yours. Dang. Well, let's look at the trash. What do you expect? A disco admission card? That's a reference to the previous game. To, the first game, actually. You have the distinct feeling that someone is watching you. Because I don't trust anything in these games. You can't open this door. It's secured from within. Oh, if only you had some form of identification to prove you really belong inside. Oh, I do. Let's go ahead and show my gold card. Rich biatch. Dang straight. Nice. Boop. Oh. Yuck, the pot is boiled dry. Nothing remains. The stench of burned coffee. There's nothing behind this painting. Okay. Somebody doesn't know how to use a chair. Now boarding. Alright. Like it says, a voice comes to the public address system. The Aerodork Airlines is proud to announce the departure of its chartreuse service to... The speaker is none too clear. Feels exactly like an automatic boarding pass machine. Alright, well we got one of those, so where did my pass? There we go. Let's go ahead and put that in. Your boarding pass is sucked into the slot of the ABM. And on we go. I enjoy that the private VIP lounge, it just flapped its way up. The private VIP lounge is simply a chair with some burnt out coffee. You've hated airplane travel ever since Leisure Suit Larry 2, looking for love in several wrong places. Another fine Allo game. The copy of Aerodork Airlines complimentary magazine, Fly the Dorky Skies. The tray is something sometimes holds your food. Oh, I guess I passed out. Dreaming about passionate Patti. playing at the Parthenon. That was the sounds of cheers, apparently. Sounds like oceans and whistles. And in reality, she's doing this. Oh, great, you think. Another lousy crowd, and on a Saturday night, too. Too many drinkers and talkers, too few listeners, you think. Are there no good places left to play? Another grimy week on the grimy stage before another grimy scene in a grimy office with another grimy little nightclub manager. Just what did you expect from the club called the Piano Pit, Patti? True. Finishing your bows, you head to the manager's office. Now, I suppose I'll have to endure another scene with that cheap club manager. The perfect way to top off a perfect week, you think sarcastically. Oh well, you sigh. Chin up. Positive attitude. Right. You feel positive he'll be a jerk. Ugh, jeez. Well, Andy, you say in the swarthy club manager, that about wraps it up for me. Looks like you've had another good week. Funny you'd mention that, Patti. I was just getting ready to talk to you. You did enjoy the show, didn't you, Andy? You ask with a best smile. Oh, Patti, it ain't me. You know I like you just fine. It's just my boss that don't. Julius doesn't much care for small audiences. He says your fans listen too much and drink too little. How ironic, you were thinking just the opposite. He can't see how he and his backers can be expected to make a profit like that. Patti, I'm just gonna have to let you go. But Andy, how could you, after all I've done for you? It's not me, honey, he says. You treated me just fine. I'll be sorry to see you go. Well then, give me my pay and I'll get out of here. I guess that's the other thing. I can't do that. Julius says your contract was never valid, so he doesn't have to pay. What? You explode. Now you're saying I don't even get paid for the work I have worked the week. Blah, blah, blah. What? You explode? Now you're saying I don't even get paid for the week I've worked? I have to file a grievance with Musicians Union. Not exactly shaking. Then he replies, do what you have to do, Patti, but if you ever want to work anywhere in this town again, his meaning is not lost on you. Goodbye, Andy. Somehow I expected more from you. I don't know why. Patti, take my advice. Play more commercial. Give me what they like. Give them what they like. A broad as good as looking as you should really pull him in if you just get smart. Andy, when I start taking musical criticism from you, I'd appreciate it if someone would just put me out of my misery. You say this leaving his grimy desk. That pig, you think disgustedly. God, I wish there were some way to get even with the rotten crooks that run this stinking business. Poor Patti. Once again, you're too hip for the room. Entering the brisk night air, you notice a dark figure leaning against the far wall. Evidently, he has noticed you too. You aren't afraid you've handled rough situations before. After all, think of all that you went through back at Leisure Suit Larry 3. Yeah, I suppose so. Patti, I'm Inspector Desmond of your Federal Bureau of Investigation. If it's all right, I'd like to request a few moments of your time. But of course, Inspector, you reply. Nice trench coat. You too, he smiles, easily recognizing your joke. I'm here on behalf of your country to ask a favor of you. Go ahead, Inspector, but I don't usually grant favors on a first date. Besides, I'm not the private eye type. He smiles again. Oh, you won't have to do that, Patti. You see, you're exactly the type we need. Let me explain. We're right in the middle of a months-long nationwide investigation into the infiltration of organized crime into the entertainment business. I'm looking for a special someone willing to take some risks, someone without a family, without many social ties, without any extenuating circumstances to get in the way. Someone who understands the music business, who plays an instrument, and who has the looks, brains, and talent to be accepted by those insiders we're trying to catch. I know you've been stiffed by these guys, probably many times. I want these guys, and I bet you do too. So, Patti, in short, I need you to go undercover. What do you say? You're taken aback, but considering the requirements, you could be better. It would be better for you could be better for the job than you. You're taken aback by this, but considering the requirements, who could be better for the job than you? It would be sweet to get revenge on these guys, not just for tonight's embarrassment, but for all those other times when you gave your talents for a bunch of ingrates. But of course, I'll help you, Inspector Desmond, you hear yourself say. After all, I recently learned I'm taking next week off. So, how do we start? Follow me, Patti. I have a car and driver waiting for us. Also, fly untied. Not united, just untied. The following morning, in a much nicer area of the city, Patti meets Desmond at FBI headquarters. Alright, Patti, here's the deal. We're convinced of organized crime's considerable influence in the entertainment industry. I want you to use your musical talent to help us obtain sufficient evidence to convict the guilty parties. But, Inspector, you say worriedly, I know nothing of spying. We'll make sure you're in the right place at the right time, and you'll be doing good for your country. You think, not to mention getting even with those bastards for all the times I've been screwed in the past. All right, Inspector Desmond, you say, but what places and what times? That's hard to believe, you think. Nothing happened. Oh, okay. Yes, of course you agree. Afraid now that you're in way over your head. That was weird. There we go. Is my whole thing froze up or what? Come with me, Patti, Desmond says, rising to his feet. We'll get started right now. There we go. That was weird. Everything kind of froze up there for a second. Welcome to our technical laboratory. This is the head of our office of Agent Field Equipment, Commander Twit. Commander Twit, meet Passionate Patti. Good morning, Patti, says Commander Twit. It's so very nice to meet you. Likewise, Commander. You really thinking that this is the first time you've... you reply thinking that it's the first time that you've ever said that phrase. What is all this wonderful equipment that you have here? I've always been very interested in research and researchers. You have? Twit asked suspiciously. Well, allow me to show you about for a moment before we begin your indoctrination. Oh, I'd just love a tour, you say, flashing your big best smile. Fine, Twit says, obviously charmed. Feel free to explore the lab a bit, Patti. When you're ready, I'll give you some information you'll need. Enjoy your indoctrination, Patti, says Desmond, turning to leave, and especially your physical. Joy. Excuse me, Commander Twit, you say. I'm particularly interested in this man's research. What's he up to? I expect you might be intrigued. Dr. Rolfling is working on refining our new infrared, heat-seeking, surface-to-air vibrator. We feel it will be a considerable value as a protective device against certain types of enemy agents. Okay. Whoa, okay. It's gonna shoot itself right up his own butt, yep. Of course, it works much better when we'll remember to turn on and then release it. And what about these guys? Oh, Commander Twitch, you say? What are these two men doing? Ah, now this is an experiment that I think you should be of great interest to you, Patti. These two technicians are working on one of our latest Title IX funded developments, the hair-trigger double-barreled, armor-piercing brazier cannon. How interesting, Commander, you say, but how could you ever fire such a device? That's the beauty of this baby, he exclaims, his voice rising with pride. Just touch your elbows together behind your back. The technician mistakenly believes Commander Twit is speaking to him. You idiot, Twit shouted at the bra-slinging technicians. I was talking to Patti. Whoops. Oh. Rub his foot. Obviously, our turnover rate is rather high here. Let's move out. Oh, he's gonna come along with me. Nice. So I can keep looking at everything as I go. Patti, please step over here at the computer for a moment, says Twit. I need to take care of your indoctrination paperwork. Oh, I had to look at what this lady was doing, but alright. I want to be indoctrinated. First, let's get your contact phone number. Ah, here's one. 556-2779. Where's my pencil? I need to write that down. Just in case. 556-2779. There we go. Just in case I need that for later. Now, let's issue your computer account number. Here we go. How about BB3... Oh, geez, I gotta find spaces to write. BB37. Next one. 654-93756. 654-93756. And password's making whoopee. Appropriate. Now I'll apply for security clearance for you. And granted. And you need some sort of code name. Everybody who's anybody around here is a code name. How about Agent 88, you suggest? Okay. Let's see if that's taken. Well, it appears it was used once, but that was years ago. And now, all I have left is your official departmental medical checkup, and then we'll be ready to fit you with your safety first field locator device. Okay. Oh, can I look around now? Ah, yes, Patti. I see you're interested in one of my pet projects, which I find fascinating. This man has developed a high-yield, space-age polymer macrobiotic flatulence-inducing powder. We feel it will be excellent for those times we find it necessary to destabilize a public leader by humiliating him during a major public appearance or state function. So it makes him fart like crazy. Is it gonna explode? Oh shit. There we go. And she's gone. Or he's gone. Yep, that would depose him pretty good. Well, that seemed to be progressing nicely. However, a lighter dosage may be preferable. Alright, let's get on with it. That's the door to Dr. Phil Hopian's office. Let's go in there now. We'll fit you with your field locator device. Agent 88, I'd like you to meet our staff physician, Dr. Phil Hopian. Dr. Hopian, this is Agent 88. Don't worry about a thing, Patti. You're in good hands with Dr. Hopian. Nice to meet you, Patti. Come inside and take off all your clothes. Wow, fast worker, you think? Assume the position he barks. Oops, sorry, I used to be a field agent. Old habits, you know. You enter his office, slip behind the screen, and remove your clothes, replacing them with one of those wonderful hospital gowns that leave nothing to the imagination. Oh well, things could be worse. At least the good doctor is also a good looker. Hello, Patti, and welcome aboard. I'm Dr. Phil Hopian, staff physician and volunteer gynecologist around here. It will be my pleasure to be serving you today. Yeah, servicing me, maybe? Okay, what the hell'd you do? Just looked in there? I love this job. Now that you've passed your official departmental checkup, with flying colors I might add, it's time for me to install one of our lab's latest inventions, our Safety First Field Locator device. Is this really necessary, Doctor? Of course, Patti. This device lets your team of highly trained professional trackers follow you wherever you go. Well, okay, I guess, but will this procedure be painful? Of course not, Patti. Trust me. You've heard that line before. Now, just relax, Patti. You'll only feel a little prick. A feeling not wholly unfamiliar to you. They used to say that a lot in the last one.
Ow!
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me warm that up for you first.
Oh!
Oops, perhaps you'd prefer something in a D with. Oh, jeez, dude. And there you go. Uh-oh. Nope, we're going in deep now. He just pops his head over to smile. 2 hours later. Alright, guess we're done. Tiny electrical display device lies on the counter. What appears to be some ROM cartridges lie on the counter. Interesting. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I hope that you guys are enjoying this, and if you are, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'll be doing other videos. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Hey, fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.